Hello everybody, this is Nakome and welcome to see my speculation video of My Hero Academia chapter 310. I'm speculating the topic in that chapter, so if you haven't caught up with My Hero Academia manga, please don't please don't watch this video. Let's get started. From the latest chapter, we finally see second user's face and it looks so much like bakugo. So I wanted to discuss about it and discuss about the possibility. Is it possible for bakugo and the second user to be the same person? Like there has been that time travel theory in the internet and I have of course seen it too. It has been a while, so I don't remember what was it about, but I don't think the third user is Kirishima. That doesn't look like Kirishima at all. Just wanted to point it out, but who knows? We didn't see his like scar side, so maybe. But at this point, it doesn't look like Kirishima. Okay, so what I wanted to discuss is the similarities and what Bakugo has with the person, the second user. Okay, so what I first want to say is, or point out, is that the second user has very similar face to Bakugo, like seriously. But it's interesting that the face is kind of blurry. You can't really see it that well. Like, what the fuck is that thing? And this reminds me of Bakugo's winter outfit, if you think about it. Differences I wanted to tell about because the hair resembles Bakugo's hair a lot, but at least there is some differences that Bakugo's front hair is facing more like right side, and second user's hair is more like on the left side. But I don't know. I don't think that's a fucking crucial like point that it can't be him. This is similar, like the hair is so fucking similar, look like pointy, so similarly drawn, like, and the expression, the eyes are similar. Then here, he has like, it looks like he has shorter hair than him, but I don't think that's a point to deny that it can't be Bakugo because the future, if this is Bakugo, Bakugo can have like shorter hair in the future. So, like Naruto, for example, like he has a longer hair when he was a young child, and now he has shorter hair. So, I don't think that proves anything. Also, when I like made this photo, go with this photo, I actually tried to like my first thing I tried to do was to make the eyes and the eyebrows go at the same level, and I think that's the eyes are going pretty much the same, even though his expression in this one and this one is different. This one it looks like he's looking down, and I don't know, his eyes are kind of like going downwards, and this photo is more like, I don't know how to explain it, but not really downwards. Like in this one, he looks more sad, and this one, he's just waking up from a coma. So, like, the situations are different, and the face is, he's looking like straight forward, and here you can kind of like see his lower face. Like it's a little different angle, but it's pretty similar, so that's why I chose it into this analyzing photo stuff. I chose this one because this one shows Bakugo's face pretty straight, but this picture is actually taken from, I don't remember the chapter, but it was pretty early. It was in the sport festival when Dorodoroki told Deku his story and Bakugo was like hiding there. I remembered that moment and I wanted to have that photo here and compare that photo to this photo. But it's pretty straight angle, similar angle. But I wanted to point out that it has been a long time since Horikoshi drew Bakugo like this, and his art style might have changed a little bit, but it's still pretty similar to what it was before. I just think it's more detail. And I wanted to say that they are not like perfectly matched. Like you can see that Bakugo's mouth is here and second user's mouth is here, but you need to remember that the second user is older than bakugo, and bakugo has a teenager's face still. He's a teen and he's not fully grown, and usually when you draw children and young teenagers, usually their faces like don't match up with people that or match adults' faces, but it's pretty similar if you think about the eyes, the eyebrows. The eyebrows is one of the things that is very different, considering that, look at it, like second user has very like dark eyebrows, and it's like a big difference, and bakugo has light eyebrows. Also his hair looks more gray in the manga than like present bakugo, so that's also need to be noticed. And then about the hair is probably the most like noticeable thing about these two if you think about their faces. So I wanted to like compare them together. So I didn't match them perfectly because it's impossible, but I wanted to show that both of them are like facing, going in kind of like this angle-ish, and then there's this and this. It's similar. Then this and this and this. If any of you remembers, if has been any other person that has this kind of hairstyle in My Hero Academia, please let me know. Like, there is muscular. Like when I saw muscular the first time, I thought it was Bakugo's dad. But after that arc, we actually met Bakugo's dad for the first time, and I was like, oh shit, it wasn't Bakugo's dad. But I was thinking that is Bakugo, but yeah. And there are also other things I wanted to talk to you guys about. What I want to make clear is that I'm not like an hardcore time traveler believer. I don't like believe like this is Bakugo. Like I more like consider it as a possibility, but I also like get it that people don't like it or want it. I'm personally like if it turns out to be a time travel thing, I don't really like mind it that much. At least okay, because the latest chapter you can see the second user like lending his hand to the first user, and it kind of like reminds me of that time when Deku like held his hand to Bakugo. So if a second user is Bakugo and he's a time traveler, that means that he became the person he is in the future because Deku was the one that gave him the hand. Because of that, Bakugo started to grow, and because of that, he ends up going back in the past and ends up giving his own hand to the first user. That starts this whole time loop. Like some people might have problems with it, but I personally like. I think that's super cool idea that everything comes to like full circle, even though it gives you plot holes. Like, how can this be possible if like they could became like that because of All Might? So think about like who started all of this, and if this is a circle, there is not really like anybody like who started it. It's just an time loop circle. So, but personally, I don't hate the idea. The other thing I wanted to find out was that like how similar they're like acting like in this panel. Like this looks like Bakugo. Like fucking, it's so much like Bakugo that he fucking kicks the door open, and look at this. It reminds me of Bakugo when he holds the grenade like thing. Like people that think this is Bakugo, like I don't blame you because it feels like Horikoshi really wants to make these characters similar. Like, seriously. My other theory about it, so there is possibility that it's Bakugo and it's a time traveler or something. The second possibility is that this is actually Bakugo's ancestor. So this is actually not Bakugo, but this is related to him because there has to be some kind of connection. I don't really buy it that there's actually somebody that's acting so similar to him and looks similar to him. There are too many things that point out there has been some kind of relation to Bakugo. So Look at this. This is so like when Deku like held his hand to Bakugo. Like there has to be some kind of connection. So I just think it would be cool full circle if it ends up being Bakugo because it's because of Deku that this is happening. You're like, oh, but it's kind of like because of All Might this is happening because All Might was Deku's inspiration and it's Bakugo's inspiration. But the thing is that his hair looks gray here, so it's kind of like, oh, and the eyebrows like, so like seriously. But he looks so much Bakugo, like what the fuck? But you can think whatever you like, so we won't find it out yet. But when we will find out, that's gonna be epic. So that's just speculation. So please don't hate anybody that has their own theories. So just please, we can respect each other's opinions, and I think that's fair to everybody. Everybody can think whatever they want, and this is just speculation. But if it ends up being true, I think I will be okay with it if they like handle it well. But I don't think it will be ruin the series, not at least for me. But I'm just kind of like worried if they then go time traveler like route. I'm worried what happens to this series. Is everybody gonna hate this series because they start trying time traveling? Like, I really hope they don't because I love My Hero Academia so much and it deserves the praise it's getting, and I can't wait for my friends to get into this part in the anime when this is getting animated. But yeah, thank you for watching and see you next time. Peace out. Mwah.